So, hello, guys. Friendships is something that I feel like would be very self explanatory to know what a good friendship looks like. But I realize it's not as easy as it seems. And I feel like a lot of people, even myself, hello, Zap, even myself included, can fall prey to people that are toxic and not really good for being friends. So, as we're playing Minecraft today, the topic we're talking about is the power of friendship. Let's jump into it. Well, welcome back to thoughtraid, a show where we take on thoughts and find better ways of thinking about them. I'm Brandon, and with me today is Dan and Axeman.
Hello.
And we're playing Minecraft on our little private Minecraft server, so it remains chill. We don't have to worry about surviving an attack of something while we're playing.
Ready to place some blocks and take on some thoughts.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll write that down. That's a good one.
I'm gonna move this over to here. There we go. Cool. So yeah.
We were talking about how before stream you haven't really made much progress with your house.
I really haven't.
I feel that. I haven't either.
Yeah,
I made a platform.
Ooh. It's kind of like the same thing for me. Like, I've made this roof and that's about it. Like, well, the bottom roof, that is, not the top roof. I'm working on the top roof today. Bottom one, no. The bottom one is, yeah, done. That's the only thing that's done. Hello, I'm trying to focus on two different things at once in my brain.
Gosh, there's a creeper just right outside.
I gotta turn this down. Ooh,
pacing my house. Nope. Why? Okay.
What's going on over there? We have a creeper here, but the creeper is a little bit off in the distance.
The creeper exploded, and now there's a zombie, and I see another creeper in the distance, so that's good.
You weren't expecting the F word of friendship right off the bat, Zap? How are you
Ruppin'.
not? How did you not expect us to immediately start talking about friendship the minute we go live? Imagine you walk into a word and someone starts a conversation with friendship. Walk into a word? What does that mean? Walking into a word. Also, let me see what you're working on over here, Dan. I wanna see this progress you've been making over here.
Do you mean the opposite of progress that I've been making?
I mean, it's not nothing.
I made a platform. You at least have some, like, different elements and things happening. You've got some different blocks that you're using in combination with other blocks. You know what I have? I have this waterfall.
Ooh, let's see this waterfall.
Swim up it.
Well, let's go.
Think how much it adds to the retail value of the house.
This waterfall brings the whole neighborhood up.
It does. Nice. I like it. It's a good start.
Yeah. Should I make an oak stockade fence? I just want to see what that looks like. Let's see.
I have no idea. What does that look like? Ooh.
That's what that looks like. All right.
That looks pretty nice. I kind of prefer that to a normal fence. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm trying to figure out, there's like a few different styles, and I just gotta place them all down and see what happens.
Me and autocorrect are absolute friends, Zap. I like to refer to autocorrect as auto croutons. Because invariably, it's going to correct itself into something that it was never meant to be. In fact, also, I feel like autocorrect nowadays is a little bit better than it used to be. And when I was growing up, it was garbage. And I loved it because it was garbage. Like, that was my favorite part, is just whatever random crap that it would come up with. And then I would sometimes share it with people, too.
There's a lot of entertainment in how bad it was. Kind
Exactly.
of like how, I guess we're like, maybe we've just... Okay, see you later, accident.
I'd say, yep.
Like now, we're kind of. I think we've just crossed the threshold from AI writing being terrible to now it's kind of good. And but a couple years ago,
Not very long ago.
it was hilarious.
I remember before they renamed it, you had Google Translate sings, and this woman would take normal songs and put them a couple times to Google Translate in different languages, and then sing the outcome, and it was great. And it was the epitome of putting things there. I see what you're doing there, Zap. And put them through like different layers. She put them in different layers, and the results were always great, and I always loved it. Words. Stop with that emoji. No! It's great! You gotta work through the triggering, Hell Knight. Learn to be untriggerable.
Become untriggerable.
Oh, become untriggerable. Triggerable. That's...
Put me through that triggerable rigmarole.
Triggerable. I screamed at some 10-year-old on Overwatch, made him cry for using that. What? Why are you screaming at people, Hell Knight?
For using what?
I mean, making kids cry is not exactly a good thing. I just gotta put that out there as a suggestion. Not a good idea. I do feel a bit bad, but it was funny. Understandable how it might be funny. I could get it. But it ain't good. I don't recommend that course of action, clearly. I'm once again...
Only yell at kids on the weekend.
Only on Sunday.
Yep.
And specifically at a restaurant. He was...
At a restaurant?
Wait, what?
Do you make a habit? Well, you said at a restaurant. Do you make a habit of yelling at people at restaurants?
Do I make a habit of yelling at people at restaurants?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, weird.
What, do you?
No.
Oh, okay. How to deal with nail abuse. Okay.
I don't understand. Okay, is this an inside joke? Is this a meme that I don't know about?
Yes.
Like, why are people upset about nails?
So we were doing the competition last Saturday, and there was this one character that was being put into the AI battle, and her name was like Jessica or something, and her powers was the power of sarcasm and a nail file.
Oh, okay.
And she was winning. Like she was devastating left and right for a little bit. And then when we thought she won, I just let her like, okay everyone, we need to put nails into the chat. And then the chat blew up with a bunch of nails and nail files.
Okay.
And that triggered Hell Knight, and then I realized it was actually Potato Peeling Man who won. So then we reversed it and said, okay, well, now I want to see a bunch of potatoes in the chat.
Peelers in the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's not really potato peeler emoji. That would be very specific.
That would be very specific indeed, yes. Yes.
I gotta be honest, I stopped watching shortly after Passionate Onion got eviscerated.
Rip. It was...
The problem is, like, I haven't made characters that really have much that the AI can grab on and say, oh yeah, they could use this, like, power, this strength. I'm just like, what would make me the happiest? A story about a passionate potato. Okay, alright. Why though?
What is happening?
Okay, alright. A traveling, what are those called again? Not raids, but the...
traveling merchant?
No.
No?
They're like guys that are... the pillagers. It's just like a traveling rove of pillagers literally spawned in my vision right next to me.
Oh gosh!
And one of them came up my waterfall.
I like watching you from a I just see raid by... Noah is encouraging the raid as he does. Make potato peeler emoji official.
Yes.
Put away your
get
sword
our shovels
and
out.
shovels out. Shovel
thank
boy.
you.
No, I've already done my penance. We're good. No
It's
need.
true.
No need to do more penance. I need to
The
figure
crimes
out
will continue.
the real thing. I need to do. I need to figure out how to do the rest of this building. It was acacia wood Minecraft house. Yeah, there we go. I need to remember the rest of what I'm building. Remember. Do you
Makes me think of the Lion King.
remember?
Remember. There was this line where you just repeated it over and over again. Oh, dang it! I made like 7 gates.
Well, now you got multiple gates to use. It's fine.
I don't need 7 points of entry.
A still stack of 83 and 113. My eyes! I still don't understand how a knight that is the strongest in the world, unbeatable, unbeatable, with a Hellblade loses to nails. I'm telling you, Hell Knight, the AI shows no favoritism at all. Alright, for multiple rounds, a water bottle with a knife and a whole lot of determination kept winning. And also had this one savage moment where it, like, took down a whole bunch of bad guys, or, I don't know, guys, all once. Like, just boom, 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 3 hits, they were out. So, I mean, it shows no favoritism. There was literally Chicken Guy, or Chicken Hero, I forgot what he's called, who had all of the powers of the known universe and still lost. So, obviously, so also could a Hell Knight lose, too. Both the Infinity Gauntlets got out with round 1, exactly. They did no favors for anyone with the Infinity Gauntlets. Unbeatable. That's why you lost. Oh, gosh. Man, nighttime and darkness is very dark. And I am trying to remember what I'm building yet again. Okay, that's what I was building. Got it. Moving on. Alright, I gotta make, like... I'm gonna turn these 113 acacia woods.
Oh gosh, he's still here. Still here waiting for me with his loaded crossbow. Oh no, I don't have any glass. He's just gonna shoot me through my open windows.
Oh god, 3 skeletons just spawned in front of me.
No!
This is tragic.
Yet. I just stripped one of the logs on my house when I was trying to use my shield. Nothing's coming up Dan tonight.
I don't know if I have dyslexia thinking of that Hell Knight, but I definitely have some degree of it. Because I will definitely replace words, miss sentences, swap things around, and not even notice it, and I have to, like, go through the same sentence, like, 5 times before I finally get it. Doesn't happen as bad as it used to, but it still happens.
Zap, yep. I remember the beeps.
And eventually we'll get back to the beeps. I definitely do want to play some more Raft again in the future.
Make night skippable again.
Oh yeah.
That's what I say.
That sounds like a really good campaign. I'd vote for that. Although if I voted for that and it actually happened, then we would be in a desert.
Not my Minecraft.
Not my Christian Minecraft server. Oh, Noah wants us to jump right into the subject.
What do you guys think is a very important characteristic of picking a friend? That's a good question. I don't know if I'm gonna have trouble summing it up. I'm not very concise with certain things, and I think this is gonna be one of those things. There are I'm not sure that there's like a simple answer necessarily to what makes a person, you know, what is it that you can pick out in a person that says that's going to be a good friend. And I say that because for me, how it's kind of that I guess being able to pick that out has come from being able, like as I've, I guess, experienced more life and I've gotten close to good people that have my best interests at heart.
Your Pinterest.
Become my Pinterest.
Your Pinterest.
It becomes a lot easier to spot different red flags that I would have missed before. Now, and some of that also, speaking of red flags, sometimes you go through something and you're like, oh, like someone does something to you. Yeah. Someone does something that really sucks, and it's just like makes you realize, okay, that was not like. And sometimes I've had an eerie feeling, or like a confused feeling, like I don't know if this person, if I can trust this person, but they seem genuine. But then there's that part of you that's just kind of like, you know that feeling, right?
Yeah, I've had that feeling with some people.
Mm-hmm. And then so the more I have gone through life, I've run into people where I've realized that feeling was like a real. It was a red flag. It was something, and it's something to pay attention to next time. And then sometimes I've realized that feeling could be a response that I'm having because of some insecurity or dysfunction or problem that I'm having with myself. It could be either one.
Hold on a second, I'm dying. I've got a creeper and a skeleton. There we go. Now I have no creeper and no skeleton. I'm able to focus better again. I wanted to get out of the house, and there was literally a creeper and a skeleton waiting for my demise right outside my door. It was that bad. So you've been able to learn some good friendships, what a good friendship looks like through trial and error.
Yeah. Yep. Now, honestly, one thing that is very helpful in being able to pick out good friends, God talks a lot about the traits that make a person safe, if I can use that word there.
Yeah.
And so having that as a guide and a baseline is really helpful, because there are certain things that other people or maybe just I'll say maybe in society and generally in culture, there are things that are sort of acceptable but end up making not so good friendships.
What would you say are some of the unacceptable things that society kind of puts forward as, this is acceptable, this is fine? Oh, Zap has something to say too. I'm curious to see what Zap also has to say to that too while you're thinking about that. He's got a story, so I want to take a second I want you to think about that, and while you're thinking about that, I want to read what's being said right now. So first up, Hell Knight's saying a couple things. He's saying, I played against my friend online in competitive and lost. I hard carried the game with 335k hero damage, 137 kills, and lost. Yeah, I made a little kid in my team cry, and I feel nothing. Now I lost bragging. Okay. Rights need help. Let's see. Only the last 30 seconds should be about friendship. But now you're jumping into a story, so we're gonna get to that. And Hell Knight's wondering, how does he screw over his friends? Been there, done that with his friends. So Zap is saying, this is the story that he's saying. I went to Ireland for a year to visit my grandma, and when I came back, there was a few new people at my school. So you went to Ireland. Wait. You went to visit your grandma. Wait. You went to Ireland for a year to visit your grandma. So your grandma is in Ireland. Got it. And there's a few new people at your school. One of my best friends I've known since primary made friends with one of the new people that arrived. When I came back, I was also pretty good friends with him, and we did a lot together. So you left to go see your grandmother, and when you came back, there was new people in your school, and you made friends with one of them. After a while, though, from what I saw, he was getting kind of jealous because I was very good friends with one of his friends. Okay. This is turning into a tragic story so far. But I am listening. You have my attention. He's kind of started making fun of me and almost certainly didn't like me. Oh, that's not fun. I've definitely had something like that happen before.
Yeah. I think one of those things that that kind of leads into one of those things that I was talking about, where there are things that are kind of generally not necessarily an immediate like, oh, that's a bad friend to most people, but they kind of slip under people's radar, but they're not good things. I think one of those things would be just people, like, if people are teasing you and you don't like it, and you've said something about how you don't like it, whether it's the teasing in general or teasing about a certain something, if someone responds with, you're being too sensitive, that's not a good friend. I feel like that is a response that people, give a lot. And I mean, would you agree with that?
I feel like that is a sign of a bad friend. It depends on, after having a conversation about what they then do, then yes, I would say that'd be a bad friend. Because
my experience has been people usually use that phrase to shut down a conversation about something. It's
right.
Like they're not having a conversation. They're just saying you're being too sensitive, and then that's all they're going to say about it.
Right.
Like, a good friend is someone that will respect your feelings, whether they feel like they cross the line or not. I mean, there is, to your point, Brandon, like, a good friend would have a conversation, would continue to talk and, like, work out, okay, this makes you feel bad. And either they would be willing to just stop or have a conversation if they do feel like, because maybe there is some sensitive area that those comments are touching, it's not necessarily that the comments are bad, but maybe I'm insecure about something and it's touching that insecurity. Then a good friend would have that conversation with me still, though. They wouldn't just shut it down with, you're being too sensitive.
Yeah. They would... I mean, like, there's like a myriad of reasons why someone could say that, but in general, if you are bothered by something that they're doing and they say something like that, and then you bring that up to them and it's still just, well, get over it, then that's a problem, for sure.
Yeah.
Because, yes, a good friend is not going to just, like, invalidate how you feel about something because they don't quite understand what you feel.
Right. They're going to at least have enough... They're going to respect you enough to listen to what you have to say and not just shut it down immediately.
So, Zap has been continuing his story. Let's see. One of the things I pride myself in, though, is some pretty good willpower, and I pushed through and discovered he was, pardon my French, a bit of an asshole. Real quick thoughts on... that's something a little bit different. I'm going to get back to that. I managed to put some separation between us two, and he's pretty much out of the main friend group now. Do you think that I'd be wrong in that situation? Because I think I still could have patched it up, but he was having a negative impact on my life. I mean, it's not necessarily could you have fixed it, it's could the two of you had fixed it, because if you're recognizing that he is acting extra because he's jealous and doing things that is not according to his normal way he does things, and he's willing to listen to that and he's willing to talk to you through it, then sure, it's definitely worth it, because I can relate. I very much so relate to your friend that did this to you. I have moments where I struggle with rejection anxiety, and so there's times where if someone comes around and they're much more charismatic than me and do better with other people in ways that I don't, I can sometimes feel like that I'm going to lose what little friendships that I do have, and I'm going to end up alone. And so I would be tempted in those times to take steps in a direction that I would otherwise be contrary to my general nature when I'm feeling secure. But that doesn't make what I would do if I were to act on that right. And so I think it's definitely important that if you want to continue a friendship with him, to bring that up with him. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. There's no expectation on what you should or should not do in that situation. But a conversation would definitely need to be had to see, is he a amicable enough person to listen to how he's hurt you with his jealousy, and how, where you stand on things related this, what's the word, mutual friend, I guess you could say. So, is it possible? Yes, but it takes two to tango. It takes two to dance.
Yeah. And, I don't know. That's good.
Out of here.
I don't know why I'm having trouble, keeping my train of thought today.
It's okay.
I had something, I was like, oh yeah, that makes me think of something. And then what the words that came out of my mouth were,
it happens. Sometimes you're gonna have a really good stream and everything's gonna flow out nice, and other times it's just not. And that's the enjoyment of doing live streaming, because there's no going back and editing out the bleh. You just have to roll with it.
Yeah, you just keep on going.
Yep.
It's happening live, folks.
It's happening live. Do it live.
Do it live.
How do I have a diamond pickaxe, iron armor, and still stone tools? Because Axe and I went down last time we were playing on the server into the lower mines, found some diamonds. He made me a diamond pickaxe, and I've been using that for my main mining. But I'd like to minimize the amount of diamonds I use unless I have a lot of them, because they're expensive, and I'd rather just use something a little bit cheaper but have a little more patience as I'm mining things or whatever. So that's
there is some iron ingots, I think, either in the furnace or in the chest.
Okay.
Probably left it in the furnace.
So,
site ladder. How do I get alloy?
Can you not skeleton?
Create mods blow on my brain.
There's a lot you can do with it.
Very intimidating.
Yeah, I know it is.
It is very intimidating. You're right. Ah!
There's the raw zinc.
My goal is to get my house done. Once I have a house, then I'm gonna begin dipping my toes into create. But it's taken me forever to get this house done because it's something I've never built before.
They call him the Toe Dipper.
The Toe Dipper. Now, Hell Knight was previously talking about Andrew Tate getting banned for free speech not happening. I don't even know who Andrew Tate is, to be honest. And I don't know the situation either to speak anything on it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I mean, I'm generally,
Yes, he did say that, Zap. He did say raw zinc.
Yeah, there's the raw zinc. I found it. No, it's from Create Mod.
Yeah.
You can get zinc, and then... okay, here's what happened. I need to make a ladder that goes up to my fort. Okay, I'm making a freaking fort. and everyone's invited.
Yeah.
But I can't... But, yeah, I was looking for a different ladder. I was looking for the ladder recipe, and I saw, I saw there's like a special andesite ladder that you can make with Create Mod, and so now I'm gonna try that out and see what happens.
I'm gonna try his hand.
Andesite. Okay.
Hello, fork.
Alloy. Can we do that? Can we just like add in somehow pillows to the? Let's mod in some pillows.
The pillow fort
and some illegal stacks. Okay, so the nugget. I need nuggets. There we go. There's a lot of steps to getting this ladder going.
Have you thought of any other types of like culturally acceptable friendships that are not necessarily good?
I think that I don't know if this is a great example, but I have been around people. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna like put it this way, I guess. Like, there are people that I've known that have had friends who, like, whenever we'd be around them or whenever they would hang out together, this friend would be like constantly kind of gossiping and judging people and just talking about people behind their backs, whether it's severe or not. Sometimes like really being mean, and sometimes just little things, but still. And I think, like, you know, generally I think that a lot of people kind of do frown on gossiping and that kind of thing, talking behind people's backs. Like, I think people generally know, like, it's not great.
Yeah.
But it's almost like you kind of get some people kind of get a pass because the things that they're talking about are not too severe. But if they're doing it on a constant basis, then they're definitely also going to be gossiping about you, you know? If I'm friends with someone who's constantly talking about other people behind their back, they're going to be talking about me to other people behind my back. You know, that's not a great friendship.
No. 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 I had the experience with that early on. As early as, well, as I was aware of it as early as high school. It probably happened before high school, but I was aware of it in high school. I remember there was this girl that I was in class with, and I really loved her sense of humor. Like, she was very funny. We both loved The Sims, so we would talk about The Sims and 50 different ways to kill your sim and the hilarity of doing that.
Put them in a pool and remove the ladder.
Exactly. Set them on fire, electrocute them, hit them with an axe. I don't know. There's just different ways that they could die in The Sims 2.
I'll keep going.
Oh, please go on. And then at the time I was really interested in this girl, which I've talked to you about. And I was interested in her for like a long time, like since I want to say like middle school. And I was probably in 10th grade when this happened, but I ended up talking to her about my interest in this girl. And somehow, at some point, I don't remember all the details because it's been years since this has happened, but I remember that she just ended up sharing that information, and I quickly learned you are not trustable. Because it's just like, and it wasn't like anything, she didn't share anything that was like big or anything that would be life-changing, but it was definitely like quickly learned from that moment that like gossiping is not good, and I need to be cautious about what I say to whom. And I distinctly remember that. Hell Knight's saying all kinds of things right now. What is the...
So tired of the stone tools. You're getting roasted, guy.
Well, get over it. This is our gameplay playthrough. We're just talking about things. I get to have my stone tools, and you get to look at me using my stone tools. Deal with it.
Exactly.
Also, high five gaming. What is
Welcome.
What is Hell Knight saying now? I was used. So to be honest, I know I'm a dick, but for this, but I use others now, and when they are not useful, I get rid of them. So I know that I'm not a good person, but why I live with it. I used to fight people for some people. You would stand up, I guess, for some people and fight them. You want to use stone tools? How about 2 stone shovels? No, I'm not doing that. We've had the agreement. I fulfilled the agreement, Zap. I kept to my side of the bargain. Anyways, I feel like it sounds to me, Hell Knight, what you just described earlier. It sounds to me like a self-defense mechanism to avoid yourself being hurt again like you were the first time around, and second time around, and probably third and fourth time around, if I imagine correctly. But it sounds like a let me hurt them before they hurt me kind of thing.
Yeah, if your experience has been that people do that to you, then it's and that's like the only experience that you've had, or the few experiences that you've had with friendship have turned out that way, then you're naturally going to learn that this is what I have to do to survive. There's not really real people out there that are actually kind, so it doesn't matter if I'm kind. I'm just going to, like Brandon was saying, do this to protect myself. Because it hurts when people do that to you. You know, it's a real valid, intense pain when you get used, and so it's understandable that you develop that defense mechanism. But you don't have to live that way. Yeah.
He says, I have 2 friends that I will die for. All the 100s. More they are just tools in my life. So you have 2 friends you would die for, but they're also tools. How does that work?
I think he's saying that the 100s more...
Oh, the 100s more are tools.
Yeah.
Got it. So yeah, it sounds like... I'm gonna put this out there. Do with it what you will, Hell Knight. I think what you do is dickish when you're using people as tools, 100%. But are you actually one? No. I don't think I can agree with that statement, because I feel like for that statement to have any sort of accuracy, you would have no one that you would die for. You would have no one that you would want to do anything for but yourself. And that's a different story entirely. Like, these are not apples to apples. Just want to put that out there. Because if you're going to change...
I think that's a fair observation.
Yeah, if you're going to change... If you see that and you know that it's wrong and you want to change, you have to first change how you choose to view yourself. And if you view yourself as a dick, then of course you're going to continue making actions because you're just fulfilling the prophecy you've given about yourself, that you are a dick. I think you're hurt, and I think you don't know who or what to trust, and that's fair. But I don't think I'm ready to just label you as you've labeled yourself, personally.
Yeah, I agree. I think you that's what I was saying before. It's like the fact that you've been hurt in that way before, it's probably the reason that you're doing it now, and it's understandable. It's not good in the long term. It's going to end up continue to push people away from you. And it honestly, being a dick to people wears on you over time. And you probably have started to experience that already. But it's not a good it's not sustainable long term.
Right.
You got to figure out something else that you can do, some other way of living.
But how can I just say to like 150 people, just, yeah, I didn't like you, and I was just using you. Bye. I mean, at least that's a start, though. Honestly, that's a painful start, but that's starting with being honest. There are probably more tactful ways of doing something like that, for sure. But it's better to be honest about that rather than string people along thinking that you're being genuine or kind to them when you're not actually being kind to them. And yeah, you're going to 100% hurt all 150 people you just described that you're using specifically for whatever purpose. But though using them is not going to be a sustainable thing, and the pain that's going to be created for continuing to use them is going to be worse than the upfront pain of redefining what the friendship actually is and them realizing you're being fake. But you also, I would highly recommend you stop using people. Because that, in the essence of talking about what friendship could look like in a stream, that is how you make enemies. That is not how you make or find good friends.
Yeah.
That is how you add more stress to your life.
That's true.
Hey! We are currently doing a little bit of building. I'm trying to make my first house so I can move on to making things with the Create mod. And we're talking about friendships.
Friendships, yeah.
Friendship, yes. Talking about some of those friendships. What a good friendship looks like. And I guess right now we're talking about what it doesn't look like, but...
Yeah, but that's part of it too.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of bad friends before you find a lot of good friends. At least that was my experience.
I think it's kind of. I think that is kind of normal. Like, unfortunately, you kind of part of the process is you do kind of like you do get hurt. Depending on how you respond to that hurt, you can like shell up like a turtle, or you can use that information as almost like a caution for next time, you know. It's definitely not, it's not easy to decide that despite the pain that I felt, I'm going to choose to be kind. And it's not even something you can do if you don't have, it's not something you can do very well until you have other people that you know that do have your back. So, I mean, I don't know. I have a question. I don't know. I've like gone back and forth about asking it, but Hell Knight, do you want to keep doing that, or do you want to do things differently? Like, do you want to change?
The like, skeleton that won't die in the sun because of his stupid enchanted armor. Get out of here. Get out of here, get it!
Just living his life, man. Let him be.
Yeah, living his life trying to murder me.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's his
He not letting
prerogative, that's his
me be,
prerogative.
so... Oh, my pickaxe!
At least I have 83 dirt in a stack. That's nice. Excuse me, 94 dirt.
I'll always have my 83 dirt.
My 83 dirt.
I may not have any friends left, but I have my 83 dirt.
I have my 83 dirt so I can repair the hole that the creeper made.
I honestly forgot you had the stack mod in here, so as soon as I joined the server, I kind of like rubbed my eyes. I'm like, what is... Oh, yeah,
what is this?
Wait a minute!
What am I seeing?
What is this? Yeah.
This is so wrong. Have we thought about food sources? Do we want to make like a communal farm?
I made a animal pit. I don't know how alive they are, but I put them in a pit.
Well, but that's great, but we also need wheat in order for the animals to be useful. Before they just go extinct.
This is true. I kind of culled the cow population around us.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I just been eating their corpses for a while.
Eating their corpses.
I mean, that's what you do. That's
It
what,
is what you do, but
I mean-
we don't say that.
that's just what happens. Deal with it.
Oh gosh. Very barbaric, but it is what it is.
So Hell Knight said, I don't know. I want to restart, but I was stopped from doing that, and I have to keep living in this one. So I currently don't know how I take a smile so people don't worry about me. Maybe I fake a smile so that people don't worry about me. How come you say you can't restart?
That's a great question. What a simply great question, Dan.
I'm gonna guess he's in too deep already.
Theoretically.
Could be
Theoretically.
that, but I don't want to assume.
I know.
It makes a Sue out of me.
He says that he's apparently he has screwed over like 150 people, he says. Wait, what's happening? By the way, you should be proud. I think you're the only streamer I will ignore Discord notices just to keep watching.
Hey,
I do appreciate that. Thank you, Zap.
you're a real one, Zap.
That's strong willpower to me. If I get any notification, I stop what I'm doing. My child could be coming out of the womb as we speak, and I gotta check my phone.
Did someone just post to the meme channel?
Something just happened, and I need to see
You're
it.
like shoving your phone in your future wife's face as she's giving birth. Look at this meme. They just posted. It's pretty
I
cool.
got 100 likes on this tweet. Look at it.
I'm kind of the opposite. I'm really bad about checking notifications. Usually.
Yes, that's true.
I've left people on red for days, and not because it wasn't spiteful. It's just
No.
because
Not
I
even.
just have a hard time keeping up with digital
Kardashians.
contacts like that.
You
Like,
you have left me on red multiple times.
Yeah, I've gotten better though. I think.
In the beginning of our friendship, I was definitely
Yeah.
panicking. I was like, "Oh no, Dan does not like me as a friend. It's terrible. It's bad." No, you just forget.
You know, another going back to friends, just I don't know, random thing that I thought about is like a good friend will be vulnerable with you. They won't try to put on a show or fake things. You know, they're like I've seen people that have been in situations where they say this person is my friend, but when you look at the friendship, it looks more like a competition. And that's not a good friendship.
That's like an anime trope.
Is it?
It really is. There's a trope in some animes where you'll have two guys competing, and their whole basis of their friendship is that they're rivals trying to become, I don't know, the best, and somehow it works in the anime, but in general, they're always in competition with each other.
I mean, it's not to say that you can't have any competition between friends.
Right.
Like, you know, Jared and I, for a few years, so Jared's really good at Smash. At least, he's a lot better than average, than just even like average hardcore gamer, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Like he's entered a few tournaments and he hasn't just gotten eliminated immediately and stuff like that.
Yep.
I tried to be good for a few years, and so he was like my only, you know, he was like one of the only people in my life that on a regular basis he was just better than I was. So there was that competition there, and I would, you know, we'd like just make jokes and stuff like that about competing, but it wasn't like our whole friendship isn't based on, you know, who can show off more in life, and just that kind of a friendship is pretty toxic.
Yeah, if it's just constantly competition, yeah. When things fall off into the ditch, off into the deep end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hell Knight said, honestly, by restart, I meant like running away from everything, ending it all. Those two real friends keep me alive. Well, I'm really glad, or kept me alive. I'm really glad that you're still here. Like, I know I haven't been in your shoes, but I have been through enough life to know that it's really, really brutal sometimes. And I can understand, like if you felt hopeless, you know, at a lot of different points. But I'm just going to remind you again, just because it's terrible and miserable right now doesn't mean that it has to stay that way. Like, it really can get better. I've actually been in that dark place where I've never actually attempted suicide, but I've been on the edge, I guess, a few times.
Yeah.
Just like that feeling of hopelessness that people don't really, my existence doesn't really matter, and it's just painful and all kinds of stuff. So I'm really glad that you're still here, my guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, I need...
Also, hello, Five. If I didn't say that before, I'm saying it again. Or if I did say it before, I'm saying it again. But hello.
Why are we going to be here for a while? Oh, trying to get advice for how to make... Brandon's trying to get advice for how to make friends. Are you throwing shade right now? Are you throwing shade at my boy Brandon? Where are we going to put this farm?
I'm probably gonna...
This wheat farm.
This wheat farm is probably gonna go... It's probably gonna go out into this general direction here. Once I get started. Because I'm almost done with my house. I'm getting a roof here. It's taken forever to get this stupid house.
Look at this roof.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Do you need this ladder there?
No.
There you go. You can jump. Oh wait, you can jump. There you go. I did it.
A lot of commitment to that one moment.
It's there for you. I think that I might. I don't know. We need bridge. We need bridge across.
We need bridge. One whole bridge.
Also, every friggin' night, it just takes so long to sleep through the night. When are we gonna change it?
I'm sorry. I'll have it. I'll figure it out for next stream. In fact, when I end, I'll work on it.
After week.
You know for a fact he's not going to do that. He's going to say that right now, and he's not going to do that.
He's just gonna walk around with his shovels and his illegal stacks.
Don't you bring your many years of experience with me, Axeman, in here. I don't appreciate that. I kid.
My guess is currently what? What, 5?
We're all wondering, 5.
You gonna leave us on red? What are you doing?
You got us all going here. You have to deliver the goods.
That's very nice, 5. You know, the Discord community is also a great place to, like, if you're going through it, just talk, you know? Talk it out. We're here for you.
Mm-hmm. Type faster. We're all in suspense.
Right.
Oh, gosh.
What am I... I'm just laying in bed.
What? What's up?
I'm just laying in bed, waiting for the night to pass.
I mean,
taking the longest.
If you just kill everything out there, then you don't have to worry about the night.
All the suspense! Good! Yay!
Guess... I'm almost at 30 followers on Twitch! Let's go. Hey, by the way, guys, if you want a super funny, hilarious time, go follow the Couch of Games. You'll see my face, as well as Jared's face, which I don't know if you guys... Jared hasn't been on this stream in a while.
We'll get him back.
But yeah, we play through games, and it's great.
He will be back. Some point, sometime, some whatever, he'll be back.
On YouTube, the Couch of Games.
Look, having 30 subscribers is a big deal, especially when you're just starting out and everything is small. It's a milestone.
Yeah, I need to stream more.
Yes, that'd be
I
great.
just don't have time.
Hell Knight, don't you dare just say guess what, and then dip one time, like one stream. You will be punished.
You'll have to hold a shovel for the entire time, whatever it is you're doing.
In real life, you'll
In
just
real
have
life.
to sit there with a shovel.
Yeah, you just have to hold a shovel the whole time. Oh. Alright, what? Don't, just what? This one is scary, okay, well what? What am I...
What is scary?
What am I don't know, that's what I'm waiting to see from 5, whatever this guess what is that's apparently supposed to be scary. Oh god, you're gonna really drag this one out, aren't you?
You gonna tell us how you like pita bread or something? Like
I love pita bread.
you gonna follow up with some nonsense right now?
I've never had pita bread before.
You never had pita bread?
Really?
No.
You're like halfway there.
What's that even mean?
Yeah, I would like to know too.
You're like
what?
You're like part Italian, which is like right next to Greece. You're like halfway there.
That's
living on a
little-
prayer.
That's kind of weird though. That's like saying, like we're in the United States, right next to Mexico. How do we not live off of?
Why don't you
Mexican
speak
food?
Mexican, Blandon?
We're halfway there. You crashed a new car. Jeez.
Oh, that sucks, dude. What?
Oh,
Was it your fault? I
you
mean,
just had like. Was it
I
your
gotta
fault?
know.
I'd like to know. This is important.
There's wired fence in this game. What? From Macaw's fences. It's like the fence with the what is that called? The stuff on it, like the spikes on it.
Yes, that stuff.
What is that called? It's not called barbed
Wire fencing.
Yeah.
barbed wire fence.
Barber wiring fencing.
Oh, no.
There's Barbara wires, guys.
Barbara wires. It's okay. An old woman hit me. Honestly, she is gonna die anyway, but she wanted to end it quicker. What?
Oof. Hold on.
Please tell me that's not real.
Did she die?
Please, yeah. I'm concerned. I hope she herself was not suicidal. That'd be sad. I got out and had a right go. Okay. That's the spirit. Best news of the day. What? An old woman dying? What?
5. Join the murder club. Wait.
Wait.
We can't say that. We'll get demonetized. Pre-demonetized.
Okay, I'm glad she's not dead. That's good.
Yeah, that's nice. I love it when I never kill old ladies.
Yeah.
That's very crucial for your job, Axe.
Oh yeah. For those of those who are listening and don't know, I do work in a nursing home. There was actually a close call recently.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It was a bit sad. She was rushed to the hospital, but for what we know, she's doing all right right now.
Oh,
But
that's good.
Okay.
I'm
it's
glad.
part of the life. It's very sad seeing that happen, though.
Yeah.
Do you I didn't know you worked in a nursing home.
Yeah.
Have you ever had someone die on you?
Die? Yeah. We've.
Okay. I mean, that
You-
makes
you-
sense. but-
You typically see, like an ambulance coming in and out every now and then, but sometimes you will see a hearse, and they'll carry out a body on those like rollway stretcher things.
What do you do there?
I work in the kitchen, or in the dietary department.
Oh, so you work in the? Do you make food? Do you make up?
Well, you know, when you're working with those kind of jobs, you kind of get trained in all of the positions, and you get kind of hop around from position to position. I typically work the line and help serve the food to the elderly.
Okay.
Typically don't cook.
Gotcha. Okay.
There are things.
That's cool, man.
Things being said.
There are things being
Yes,
said.
I'm glad we got that on paper.
We are not aware of the club, at least not until recently. And if it is a real murderers club, I just gotta say a big fat no thanks.
Big wide one.
Big wide old. Yeah, that murderers club really puts the no thanks in thanks but no thanks.
I killed the spider and tried to attack me when I was playing Overwatch. Well, I'm glad you got the spider.
Oh wait, so okay, well if we're going by those rules, I mean, I killed a whole hamster accidentally when I was I was like 5.
Oh gosh.
I forgot to feed it.
Did I read something about grandma dying on a toilet? I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, 5 Gaming said my grandma died on a toilet.
Oh.
It was a crap end for my grandma.
Stop. Stop. This is a crap.
You know,
I felt bad for your grandma. God. I didn't need this in my life. Oh, help. Anyways.
You need 5, you need to just take a seat. You're so out of pocket right now.
Whatever you're sitting on, sit on it harder.
Ooga! That's the club. That's the club I'm in.
Don't joke about the deceased man. You're killing me. God.
Speaking of dying right now, I'm using a stone shovel. Kill me.
Oh.
I don't know how to do anything. Okay, maybe I should. Hey, should we all go mining together so that we all use the power of friendship to? Oh, dang it!
Oh wait, yeah, that reminds me. Hold on, coming to you, Dan.
I can't do that actually because I don't have any food because I didn't plant any seed, and so our population of animals is quickly declining.
Is there a village nearby?
Yeah.
Yes, in that sense, I am also part of the murderers club.
If
They
there's
are to a... Oh god, what direction is that? Northeast.
Because if they're nearby, we can just get their hay bales, and then we could have a decent amount of bread for the moment.
Oh, wow, look at this andesite ladder.
Isn't it fancy?
I really like this, yeah. I'm gonna just go up and down it for a while. Enjoy myself.
You have a skeleton. You haven't moved your grandma.
I hope that's a joke, because that's
I
not sanitary.
Around her neck for
that has to be
her neck Christmas. Oh my God! What? Okay, thank you. What? Oh my God! Thank you. Wow.
That would be relatively insanitary.
So she sparkles.
Gosh.
Do you paint her finger, like the end of her fingers, like their fingernails? Don't answer that.
But you asked.
Yeah, but then I regret.
But I regret asking. Yes, sir.
No, I ate them off.
Ugh.
Well, I don't like that.
Hashtag no thanks.
Once again, putting the no thanks in thanks but no thanks.
You really put the thanks in no thanks.
The traveling man. Yes, hello.
The traveling man. Let's go.
He's... Oh, wow. Jungle sapling for 5 mils. Oh, good. Yeah, nothing good.
Let's talk about some deals today.
Do you okay, I got a random question. Question.
Okay.
Okay. It's Axeman with a couple chickens, nothing to worry about.
Put them in your house, it's fine.
Wait. No.
You wanted the phone.
Wait, no.
Get your phone.
Wait.
No. Do you okay, Axeman, how do you feel about cheese?
I enjoy it.
Okay, good. You're trustable. You're a good source.
Like,
I actually
guess
have
what
met...
my favorite cheese is, or
I do in just a second. After I get this out, I need to get this off my chest. I've met someone who just didn't like cheese. They were like, "Yeah, just cheese as a whole, not interested." I'm like, I don't think you're like a trustworthy person.
Signs you may have a toxic friend.
Yeah, you're like 3 aliens stacked on top of each other in a trench coat. There's no way that any human would say no to cheese.
I'm surrounded by 2 zombies and a witch. This is not good.
So what kind of cheese is your favorite?
I would probably say mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Yeah. Lately I've been buying these things Parmesan crisps. They're just like fried Parmesan and in the shape of little like chips. They're really good.
I mean, like, I enjoy cheese as, something to add on to the meal. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and eat a block of cheese just for enjoyment's sake.
But if it's a crisp though, that's.
I mean, yeah, if it's like something like that, like a little snack or like cheese and crackers, yeah, I'll take some of that. That sounds awesome.
5 gaming.
I mean, you say that like it's a bad thing, but people slice up cheese and put it out on a platter.
I'm sitting there distracted by your conversation and completely missed the creeper blowing up behind me.
While discussing cheese, Brandon himself got cheese.
Brandon, if you would make the night skippable instead of this trudge through sleeping it, then this wouldn't be a problem. Anyways, I just need to tell you, 5 Gaming, that biting a skeleton's fingers off after having decorated it with tinsel is not what the Awooga Club is all about. And you are not allowed to bring that mess into the club. All right, you've already warded off potential members. Zab's not joining the club anymore. Listen, Zab, we're not about that. That's not really what we do.
Thank you for killing that spider. Could you
So
leave
Zab,
me
your brother
alone?
doesn't like cheese. Yeah, he's not a real person. Sorry. Sorry to inform you.
I'm in a rock and a hard place. These stupid skeletons.
Oh man, that makes me think of just your brother's not a person anymore. He's gone. It's just there was an SCP of like people that had siblings. They went to like this amusement park and then forgot they had their sibling and they got taken away.
Oh. Nice.
Just like, he doesn't like cheese? You have a brother? What? No, you never did. What are you on about?
Dang it, stupid. I don't need to deal.
Brennan is struggling.
I know. I'm just over here digging some dirt, having a good time, talking about cheese.
Leave me alone, witch!
Zap, this person that I met that doesn't like cheese, they also, it's like, they don't like pizza. They don't like anything with cheese. They're serious about it.
Wait, how could someone not like pizza? Like, if you're allergic
I know.
to it, I can see that, but like, come on.
That's like the universally accepted, if you're having trouble finding some food for everyone, you got a big group of people. Yeah, there's always pizza.
Okay. Would you die? Go away. Thank you. Oh my god. I'm a porcupine.
Shame is normal, except the shame.
Oh.
5, do you think you do own the Awooga Club? Might have a little bit of a problem with that. It's gonna be we're gonna get into some dirty politics to take control of the club.
Oh,
I'm gonna bring out all the dirt I can in your past.
Oh my god, jeez!
And you can't do anything about it, because I'm squeaky clean.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you need dirt, I got 400 of it over here.
Oh, perfect. Maybe your tools wouldn't have broken if they were stone. Look, I'm still.
You don't really not like cheese, right? Like I, memes and fair game, but you don't actually not like cheese, right?
Oh.
All right. Good night, Hell Knight.
Here to find out that indeed he does hate cheese or something.
Happy night, cheese hater.
Happy night. Yeah.
He's insistent on hating cheese.
Interesting. So you've chosen death.
A cheeseless death.
Just imagining, like in The Godfather, the guy wakes up next to a decapitated horse head. He's just gonna wake up next to his bed, giant block of cheese head.
Yes. And instead of like the blood filling the bed, though, it's milk.
Oh,
Milk
God.
around it, soaked into the sheets.
Oh gosh. So the whole topic about friendship, though, about that, way off course.
If your friend doesn't like cheese, drop them. They're not worth the time.
That's true. No, wait, no, that's not.
No, it's not true.
I don't know. I mean, we did talk about the topic in pretty good detail. Do you have any more thoughts, though?
So, I mean, we didn't really go over, though, like, what makes a good friend, though. Like, kind of going over that specifically. We talked about, like, things that don't make a good friend.
Well, maybe that's next week.
Oh.
We did talk about it a little bit. We talked about how, a good friend would be vulnerable.
That's true.
Oh,
hello!
The opposite of, hello, Jelly X... Gel Z. I give up.
Well,
welcome, Gel.
Welcome, Gel. Oh gosh.
Okay, wait. I think I got a good question for it.
Okay.
I think we might have brought it up, but I don't think we got distracted by cheese or something else. What do you guys look for in friends? Like, what qualities?
I think one of the biggest things that I look for would be like someone who's humble. If you got someone that's like constantly bragging about themselves, then there's a lot there. In my experience, there's a lot of like other kind of problem behaviors that come along with that. So someone that's humble tends to be someone that's a lot more like reasonable, like a lot safer of a person to be friends with.
Yeah, humility is a huge factor because, like, I know that I don't know everything about everything at all. But I feel like there are times where I am perceptive about some things, and a person who doesn't have humility often doesn't listen. When I'm trying to say something, might just wave it away as if it's invalid immediately, which causes problems for me in general because it's like, sometimes I doubt myself in the process. Well, am I wrong or whatever? And I don't have any opportunity to think about that in the moment. I have to, like, separate myself from the person and actually critically think about that. And so having a good friend would be a person who would listen, even if I'm wrong. You can still point out if I'm wrong, that's fine. But, like, at least be humble enough that, like, they were willing to take into consideration what I'm saying and be willing to be wrong if they truly find evidence for it.
Yeah, it's not fun or like good to be friends with a know-it-all.
Yeah. And I have been friends with know-it-alls before, and oh my god! I was not expecting to walk around there and see a pillager. Sorry.
And oh my god!
And oh my god, let me tell you!
Jelzy X K-O... Okay, I still don't know if I'm supposed to say Ko or K-O-H. X-K-O-H?
Jelzy X K-O-H. K-O-H. I don't know if that's... I guess, yeah, it's a good question. Are you trying to have us spell it out entirely? Or is it supposed to be Ka?
I don't know. So what are you're saying, so how's everyone today? Pretty good. We're doing, We're doing good. I just had Chinese food.
I'm desperately trying to finish this house so that actually by the next stream I can do something more than build a house.
My platform looks a little bit more decorated, so that's good. I thought of one of my friends. Today I thought one of my friends should be in the chat. How come? Are you saying like you thought they would be here, or
that you feel like they need to be here? Yeah. That's a good question. Thinking about the question though that was originally asked, GelZKOH. No.
Okay.
GelZK. No, KOH. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, you put dashes between each of the letters, so yeah. Or
watch me butcher it again.
Oh yeah, who's the friend that watches us?
I think 5 gaming left. Wait.
Oh, I guess he did. See you later.
Bye.
Good night.
So, I think humility. Going back to the thing about the topic, why people watch out for old women when you're driving, especially. Yes.
Yep.
But anyways, what was I thinking? Good friendship. Humility is definitely an important part of that, for me. Although I have definitely worked with people that are prideful, and over time they've gotten better. So there was like pride, but they were willing to like work with me and walk back the pridefulness, if you will.
Yeah, which is another quality of a good friend. It's someone who's willing to like take what you say to them and consider it. That doesn't mean that they always do what you say, but just at least really take it to heart, think about it, consider it, you know? Like, what you say to a good friend is going to matter to them.
Right. So there's that. And then...
Aruga!
And then...
I always need that in a friend. Sorry, continue.
Gosh, I need more acacia wood.
That's a quality I look for in my wife, and I found it.
Are you saying your wife isn't your friend?
Black Saber.
I'm saying that she is also my Aruga.
You know, I don't know. I don't know, Jelly. Or Gel. If I'm not seeing that person. Maybe if they do watch this, they may be watching us silently, which is entirely possible. But they are not someone who actively chats, so I wouldn't know, like, for instance, as Zap or Hell Knight does. I know them very well because they talk a lot, which I appreciate. Yeah. But your friend, though, I have no idea. That's a great question.
I mean, whether your friend hangs out here or not, you're welcome to hang out here.
Mm-hmm. So,
we're just vibing, talking about friends.
But thinking about, like, what...
Hell Knight is... Yeah, Hell Knight's...
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I guess he hasn't chat. Oh, yeah, he left a few minutes ago because it's like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. where he is, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was here.
But yeah, thinking about friendships, you got humility, that's important. I'm trying to think about what I'm looking for specifically in a friend and have deepness, vulnerability. I think that's a really good one. Like, having someone who's willing to be vulnerable about their shortcomings with me is a very important thing that I'm looking for with a good, healthy friendship. Because if someone is perfect and never seems to have any sort of problems, and I
Oh,
only hear the highlight reels of their life, I cannot be friends with them for long in any kind of deep capacity. Like, I can be friends with them, sure, but like, not
casual friends.
Yeah, casual friends. I need to know what a person's going through, the good and
Fastest
the bad.
Greetings in the West. Sorry. But yes, he does chat about Overwatch, JLZ.
I hear the sound of a spider, I think.
I'm getting attacked by like 5 phantoms.
Oh, jeez.
No, I kill them all. It's fine.
Oh,
continue.
Oh, good. I'm glad. But yeah, no, because like, no one's perfect, and a person who's willing to show their imperfections is a person that is trustworthy to have your back, because they're not gonna just turn against you or something suddenly because they're not perfect and you're not perfect. So you can both be imperfect people together working towards being healthy. Just kind of think of it through a logical sense too. By the way, if you ever talk to him again, be sure to use the nail emoji. It makes him really happy. Oh yeah, very happy.
Yeah, if you like being a troll, it'll make you very happy.
Oh no! Yeah, no, he didn't talk about that, but I trust that that probably did happen. Har, har, har. Go away, pillagers!
I've never broken a controller. I have broken a keyboard once, though, out of rage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Get out of my house! Gosh!
When I was in the depths of depression, I was also a pretty angry boy, and yeah, broke a keyboard.
I don't think I've ever seen you angry.
Yeah. You know, anger is a weird topic for me. Maybe we should talk about that next week.
Yeah, because I don't think I've seen you angry. I think I've heard of you talking about being angry. I don't think I've seen you angry, though.
Talk about the angry.
The angry.
I'm the most calm person in the universe. And anyone that says differently is a liar!
When I get mad, I can't hurt my equipment because I can't stop thinking about how much it costs me.
See, that's what happened. That's what happened to me when I broke the keyboard. I was like, ah, dang it! Like I needed that.
Now I don't have it.
I don't know.
Why? Go away!
What do you? Oh, creeper.
The worst part about Minecraft are these creepers because they grief my world.
I need dirt. Does someone have dirt?
I have one piece of dirt in my inventory.
I will steal it from you.
Is that gonna help?
It will.
Oh, really?
It only helped 1% of me.
I might have some more in my chest. I probably do.
How those chickens go?
Not one.
Keep hurting yourselves. That's good.
How much do you need? I do have a good amount.
I would take all of it.
Well, I want some of it. Here, I'll give you half. I'll give you half.
I'll return what I don't need.
Ow.
That might be enough. I might need to get more.
Oh, well. Honestly, just grab it from the chest if you need some more. The chest in the house here.
Go away, pillager. I'm nearly dead, pillager. Leave me alone.
I'll help. Wait, I'm coming.
Got him. We're good. Oh. Now I have that stupid thing. So when I go into a village, I'm gonna have to deal with them spawning again. Oi.
Oh, good. Alright, well, as a service fee for helping you out, I'll take all your dirt you have.
Wow! You show up at the very end of it just to take all my dirt.
Yeah.
For none of the work. There, take the dirt.
Hand it over. Yep, thank you.
You're welcome. I feel like I've just been highway robbed.
Listen, I'm half Italian. That means I'm half mob, alright?
Oh god. Just be sure to use a lot that emoji thing. You know, Brendan's screams are bad whenever Discord can't even pick it up. I think Discord picks it up. I think the stream doesn't pick it up because I have it set to kind of mute me out whenever I get to a certain volume.
Bit of column A, bit of column B. Sometimes you do actually peak high enough that we don't pay it.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, like when you burst into uproarious laughter, that's usually when Discord's just like, well, that's background, that's noise, that's definitely not a person.
That's not a person. Oh my god.
My robotic brain cannot fathom a person that can make such a sound, so clearly.
Exactly.
Oh god. Oh. Some kid did that, and he said he'd have been swallowed, and no wonder his dad left and called him a glizzy gobbler. What? I'm missing context to this. Or maybe dogs can hear. I don't know. It was bad. He will still be crying, probably. I'm talking about the kid that Hell Knight chewed out or something?
I think so.
Had to convince him to leave the team chat. Wow, he gets loud. Should I say Zap told me to tell you? Much better if you just randomly sent him that though. Just out of the blue. I
definitely know that someone from the chat put you up to it.
Oh man.
I need more dirt.
I'm so close to finishing my house.
Maybe I want acacia wood for the structure.
Okay, so if you like context, Gel, I'll give you some context here.
Do it first, and then we'll give... No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. The last stream that we had, well, not necessarily the last, but the next to last stream that we had, we were doing AI...
Saturday.
Yes, last Saturday. We were doing an AI battle, where people could submit a character idea, and we would pit those characters together using an AI to write out the story, and the first 1 to 3 hits lost. And the winner in the tournament would get like a $30 gift card. Cool. Hell Knight made Hell Knight for his character, which is probably a bad decision because he lost as himself, which probably stung a bit for him. So, in retrospect, that probably would have been, you know, done better in other ways, but whatever. That's what ended up happening. And, we had this one character, I think her name was Jessica, and, her powers was the sarcasm in a nail file. So, she would defeat people with sick sarcastic humor, and they would just, you know, I don't know. They would be harmed by that. More so, she would just attack people, and that would be what worked. Because she never really used... I don't know, she wasn't that tremendously sarcastic. I think there was, like, maybe 1 or 2 moments where she might have used sarcasm. Either way, she won multiple times, once against Hell Knight, and people started posting the emoji of the fingernail chat thing, the emoji, and there was a moment where I thought she won, but she actually lost. So I had the whole everyone watching to post fingernail filing in the chat, and it just lit up with that all over the place. Fingernail filing everywhere. And then come to realize it was actually the potato jammer guy who won. So we had to roll that back, and then it was just potatoes in the chat.
I think that was Jeremy.
That was Jeremy, yes.
Potato, yeah.
Potato Man Jeremy.
So basically, it's forcing him to relive his loss. So it's triggering him.
He was triggered. Good old 2017 triggering.
Triggered like a 2017.
Yep, that was a big thing. I remember I still have the highlights when we were doing Minecraft together on my server, and you were talking about micro triggers, and you were talking about how
microaggressions.
Microaggressions, that's what it was. Microaggressions. Yes, I remember that. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh gosh.
Have you ever thought about microdosing on microaggressions?
Microdosing on microaggressions? No. I want to be constantly microaggressed. It makes me hashtag triggered. But it was great. It was a lot of fun. We still have the video posted live. Well, posted live. It's posted.
The VOD.
The VOD is posted, yes, on our YouTube channel if you want to go watch it. It may still be on Twitch for a little bit, too. And And I'll put this out there: if either you watching right now have not yet subscribed to us on Twitch, you definitely want to do that, because not tomorrow. I'm gonna be at a wedding tomorrow, so it'll be like we might have a stream, may not have a stream. Just as a heads up. But next week, we'll be playing Terraria, and we have this new app called Crowd Control. And if you ever wanted to punish us for whatever reason, and just send an ungodly amount of
stacks.
Right, send an ungodly amount of bosses at us or blow us up or whatever, that is something you can legitimately do in the stream with the coins you get. So I just want to put that out there. It's an opportunity. It's the same thing as what Dunk the Pastor type thing, where it's just like they're sitting over that. Or whatnot, obviously, that's I'm thinking from a church perspective, but like, you know, at the fair where you have the person sitting.
The dunking booth.
The dunking booth, thank you. Yes. I was trying to find the words.
The booth.
I don't want to know. You know what? Never mind.
What were those sounds?
Oh, it's even once the second time around.
Oh, gosh.
Sometimes a man's just gotta.
Oh. Careful with revenge, though, Gel.
The booth sounds like a torture device. The booth.
The booth. I'm wanting to finish this roof and then I'll stop, but I desperately want to finish this roof. I've been working and working.
You know, yeah, speaking of friendships, Gelzy, that's kind of what we're talking about tonight. So, I don't know if you wanted input or not, but just throwing it out there. It'd be better to talk about if you got, like, you know, some issues with your friend, be able to, like, talk to him about it, instead of trying to find ways to get back at him, even if it's like smaller things.
Okay.
Ow.
I have cleared a large plot of land up that little mountainside, and I will build there probably maybe next time. It depends on if I'll be free. But I do have to drop out a bit early because I had some plans at 9. It's already 9:09.
Roleplay?
No. I'm playing Divinity Original Sin 2, yes, with some pals.
Have fun.
I will. You guys have fun.
We will.
We will think about it.
We will think about having fun.
Oh, good. As long as it's in your thoughts, then you can rate them. Hey!
Oh, gosh.
Anyways, happy night, everyone.
Happy night.
Happy night.
No, I don't want to put a torch there. Gosh, I keep making mistakes. I'm like trying to desperately finish this roof, and I'm making mistakes left and right.
I'm just over here sleeping.
Sleeping the night away?
Yep. And it's not even like sleeping in real life where, you know... Think about how boring sleep would be if you were conscious for it.
Oh, some people have done that. I had a friend, a new friend, one of Eric's friends when he was down in Word of Life, and he was talking about like how he kind of was able to put himself into a sleep trance of sorts. So he was awake and conscious, but he was also sleeping at the same time.
I've heard of that. It's strange.
Oh, for sure.
It's very strange.
I am not interested in being awake while I sleep, personally, but apparently it's possible.
So, we're in a season that causes plants to grow slower.
That would be winter.
But I don't know what... Summer? Oh, we're in summer.
Oh, we're in summer?
Yeah. So they grow at 80% the speed with this mod in summer.
Let me see here. Ow. Oh, I'm in caps. Hello. Ow. Ender. Where's Cal? And there we are. 23 days to fall. Okay. So that explains why things, I guess, then are so super vibrant still. But then again, we're in a savannah, so what likelihood is it actually going to change? Let's see. Let's see. I think Saber will quit Overwatch because what he did to some little kid, I'm about to do this all day to get his chat to spam it, and then in the game, and get players to do it as well. So you're going to have as many people join in and doing this fingernail file thing. Well, again, it would probably be good to have a conversation with Hell Knight about the things that have been bothering him, or that bothering you, that he's done, though. I'd give it a try as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a difference between, you know, like, you know, we were talking about being trolly, but just for, like, the sake of having a good time and not necessarily being vindictive.
Yeah.
If you're trying to be vindictive, it's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bad situation.
That'll only come to bite you back in the butt.
Yeah.
Just a matter of time. Even little jokes that I make in good jest come back to bite me in the butt. I mean no harm, like making jokes with one of my coworkers who is definitely older than me about how he's being an old man, and then eventually that does come back around to me. I mean, to be fair, also, those jokes come to me all the time, and used to come even more frequently, but hey. You know what, I think I'm gonna have to finish this roof on the next stream. I made some progress. I definitely made some progress, but I feel like I don't want to keep you up any further, Dan.
I mean, you know, I'm getting to that point, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I forgot to hit the shift key. Okay, it still works. The tree mod. If you've chopped off the bottom log. This is an interesting tree.
Looks like that's interesting that you say that, Gel, because he just talked about also using other people too. So it seems that just makes me think about who you friend, like, I don't know, that's interesting saying that. I want to put this out to you as well, Gel. Don't use people. Either him or other people, don't use people to get what you want. Like, if you have a problem with someone, Gel, you don't have to be friends with someone that is causing you issues. You can put distance, even if they're really strong what they do. Your soundness of mind is important. And if you don't want to have a conversation with them about the things that they are doing that's wrong, then I would suggest, instead of using the person, just create space. And that's great. I'm glad that he helps you with your ranking and everything, but he has his own baggage that he's working through, Gel. You don't have to add to it by, you know, putting up with him just so you can have a better rank. You wouldn't want someone using you in order to get things out of life. And you just were talking about what comes around, what goes around comes around. So if you're using other people, that's going to cause more people to use you. It's a cyclical thing. It's going to come back. It's going to continue to harm you in the long term. So I want to kind of put that out there for your sake, that this could hurt you, and I don't want you to be hurt. You can learn from him, sure, but at the same time, like, you don't want to be using him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be you don't want to try to be the how do I'm trying to think of how to word this. It's like being someone. She was talking about what goes around comes around. Like all of us have stuff that we're not areas that we're not perfect in, areas that we are, need to improve and stuff like that. So you wouldn't want someone in your own life to see something that bothers them and then turn around and try to like be vindictive and be like bring revenge or something like that to you. You'd want people to respond with kindness.
Yeah. I don't care. This will piss him off, and that will be funny. Anyways, thanks, Zap. And also, I just recently invested into Pretzel with Streamlabs. So that way I can greatly expand how much music we have playing, especially for nights like this where it's chill. So I'm playing some lo-fi chill hop type stuff right now. They have a whole bunch of music that is safe for YouTube and Twitch, which I was excited about. So now we can have a dramatically larger portion, like way more songs to listen to and everything. But stroke his ego and give and to boost me. So look, Gel, you do what you want. I can't stop you from doing what you said you're gonna do. I just want to put it out there that like that's not a path you want to go down of intentionally trying to use someone and or harm someone because they piss you off. Like it's better to create distance from that person if it's truly harming you, so you can keep your soundness of mind and you don't compromise on your morals and justify doing sinful things that are not good for you or other people. So I want to put that out there. Do with it what you want. But yeah, I thought I would at least put it out there for you to, hopefully it may help you. But anyways. Well, I mean that's the pitfalls though, Gel. When you keep being fake around people, you build a fake empire around yourself. You build a house of cards. Like, you are performing well because you have faked your way into it, so you have to continue to maintain it, diminishing your own peace and happiness, so that way you can look good on the outside. Like, you're gonna have to eventually make the decision to drop those cards and be who you actually are, so that way you can live a sustainable life that's not gonna cause you anger or fear or embarrassment or whatever. Like, I'm just saying, like, everything you're doing, everything you described is fake. Like, you've gotten that on his back. He is the one who's doing a good job, and I can tell that he's good at what he does, but that's no reason to continue with him, because you have to maintain that, which means every time you have to maintain another thing that's not actually naturally good for you, that's energy that you could be putting in other places to enhance your own life and to grow. So yeah.
Yep. And what goes around comes around. If you do this to him, it's gonna happen to you.
Yep. So interesting. That's not what I was planning on talking about. I feel I am uncomfortable. I did not. Here we are. Anyways. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me sad to see, like, someone that is just determined to be unkind.
Yeah. Yeah. But it is what it is. So.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here. And we'll pick this up next Friday and continue forward. So let me just maximize this, and let me bring down Ending plug to subscribe. Deep talks and awesome moments. Yes, I'm about ready to do that. Yes, too. But let me turn down the music. Turn down for what? Maybe there's a button probably that I can use to turn down this music. All right, cool. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching and putting up with us even through this little bit of a confrontation here at the end, which is not what I was expecting at all. If you've enjoyed it through all of this, feel free to like the stream and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, or follow us wherever you're watching us on Facebook or Twitch, so that you can know when we go live again. We will probably not be going live tomorrow. Maybe. Depends on what you're up for, Noah. If you're up to stream, then we'll go live. If not, I don't want to put any expectations on it. I will be at a wedding. So that is where I will be. But then we will be live again, though, on Monday at our usual time at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you'll definitely want to be there for that. But I want to thank you guys for watching. What are you saying over there, Zap? Something to Switch, but I just don't use it, so I'm sorry. Oh, that's okay. So I mean, maybe you should get it so that way you can mess with us when we're doing our Terraria stream. I don't know. I think you might like that. I don't know. But anyways, with that said, we broadcast every week on Monday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be live again, possibly on Saturday, but definitely on Monday. And we will see you again soon.
I see a potential in my eyes. I see a potential. I never lost sight of the reason why you're alive. You're alive. You're alive. We sing Jesus, you're alive.